Very happy now to be joined by Teri Bryant, the Chief Firearms Officer for Alberta. One of the questions I'm asking folks today is with the election of Nenshi, with new politics coming in, what this party can do to sort of affirm conservative voters' votes and their support in the coming election. Now, I don't think very many firearms owners are going to be swayed over, so that may not be the conversation for them. But what is Alberta doing to ensure that firearms rights are protected and preserved?
So we have, of course, done a number of things. So, as you know, I testified before the Senate committee and met with numerous members of Parliament and senators in the run-up to Bill C-21, which unfortunately they did pass. So, since then, we are working on implementing the expansion of our office to improve service levels. So that's one way that we're supporting it. We also are present at every gun show in the province in order to ensure that people are able to obtain the reference numbers they need to transfer firearms at the shows, because otherwise that requirement probably would have shut down all the gun shows in Alberta. I think we're a leader in ensuring that people are able to comply with that requirement and still doing things. I attend a large number of events to ensure that I get feedback from people. So just last weekend, for example, I was in Leduc for mounted cowboy shooting, Grantham for cowboy action shooting, and then rounded out the weekend in Brooks, where I gave a speech at the IPSC provincials. So we're doing a lot of outreach like that, and we're also building our position to be the policy alternative when we get a different government in Ottawa. I don't think the current government is going to be very receptive to any ideas that would improve matters for firearms owners. So we are focusing a lot of our effort on being the ones who are the credible alternative to listen for a government that is prepared to listen to advance policy ideas to help firearms owners.
Now, we have seen other fronts, whether it be emissions caps or plastic bans, where the government actually takes like a legal role in challenging and affirming those rights. Is that something that might sort of happen if there's further infringements on firearms rights in this province?
Well, it already has happened. So you're probably aware that the order in council that prohibited 1,500 models of firearms was challenged in court. Alberta sought intervener status. I was the one actually who swore our testimony into evidence and then was cross-examined by federal lawyers. And so we then, the decision didn't go our way in the first instance, but that is now under appeal, and we have sought and received intervener status again. So we will again be pursuing that legal avenue. And the federal government just continues to push more and more things. So there are quite a number of areas where we may see a need to advance some more of a court challenge. Right now, one of the things that our office is doing on a practical basis is seeing how far what flexibility there is within the existing set of regulations that the feds have imposed. And if we find that we don't think that the full amount of flexibility that could be offered is there, then we can't rule out having to pursue that legally as well.
Hey guys, if you want to cover our exclusive and truly independent coverage of all of the Calgary Stampede, and if you want to see more of these important conversations with elected officials, I want you to keep in mind that we don't take a single dollar or dime from governments. That's why we can be truly independent in our coverage. So I'm asking you to consider supporting the work that we're doing. It'd be impossible without your support. You can do that by chipping in at rebelfieldreports.com.